Amy with Sephora PRO, Sephora's professional makeup artistry team. And I'm here today to talk about my personal skincare routine and the importance of skincare and kind of breaking down the steps for you and what products to use when and why and how, because it's a lot of questions that I get asked all the time. You know, what do I personally use? So that is what we are going to talk about today. Achieving healthy skin is possible at any age, and it is great to start as soon as possible. And if you haven't started until you're 40 years old, it's perfectly fine because there are products out there for you. You need to consider your skin type first, you know, whenever you're choosing different formulas for products. So whether you are skin type, meaning whether you're dry or oily, I am dry and oily. Yay me. So that doesn't complicate anything. So I have, I'm dry here on my cheeks and I'm oilier up on my T-zone. So I actually use different kinds of products in those particular areas to really cater to that. You also want to think about what are your concerns. So I'm going to get started. We're just going to dive right into it. Let's just get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to start with is cleansing. After I shampoo and condition my hair, I have conditioner on my skin. And so that can cause me to break out if I don't wash it off. So one cleanser that I use in the shower is from Algenist. This is the Gentle Rejuvenating Cleanser. And I love Algenist because they use a microalgae derived ingredient that is called alguronic acid, and it's anti-aging and hydrating. So I also love that. So I prep my skin with anti-aging ingredients in my cleanser. So I'm getting it ready. I use a tiny little amount, and the amount that I use is probably about the size of a dime. That little bit is gonna go a long way, and I'll show you what I mean. So when I'm done conditioning my hair, I have all this conditioner on me and I need to get it off of my skin or I'll break out. So I take my cleanser and I put it in my hands and I start right along the hairline, and then I also get the back of the neck and then also the chest up on the neck. So all of this, the face, the neck, the chest, and then the back of the neck too, this little bit is gonna be able to cleanse all of that. First and foremost, when I'm done cleansing my skin, I really want to make sure that my skin gets hydrated. After I cleanse, a lot of the time, especially if I use a hot water, my skin can feel a little too tight. So I want to replenish it with hydration. It's this is where serums come in. And so I use a couple different kinds of serums for during the day, and I'll show you what they are. But what's important to know is that you have about 30 to 60 seconds after you cleanse your skin, especially with a warm water, that your pores are still expanded, that it's actually going to accept your treatment products even better. So they'll absorb better into your skin. One of my all-time favorites, dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I love this. So this is from Somerville. This is the Dermal Quench facelift. So Dermal Quench Liquid Lift, that's what it's called. I have been using this now for about 2 years. So I'm going to show you how to use it because it looks a little weird and different, and I love that it's a little different and unique. And so you want to shake it. So you're really activating all of the ingredients inside here. And this little nozzle actually mimics an airbrush. And when you spray it, you actually want to hold it almost directly onto the skin. So really close to the skin, and then you spray 3 lines here and then blend it in, and then shake it again, 3 lines on this side, blend it in. I shake it again, and then I do a quick dot here, and then I just do a zigzag on my neck and work it down on my décolleté. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. When you get close up, it really looks like a foam, and you immediately want to start blending that in. When you start blending it in, it gets really liquidy and smooth. And when you apply it onto your skin, you want to keep massaging it all the way around until it completely disappears on your skin. So the next thing that I use is actually the concentrated reconstructing serum from Algenist. So again, another Algenist product. I'm a huge fan. And what I love about this particular product is that not only does it have that alguronic acid, which helps with cellular rejuvenation, it also has a little tiny bit of glycolic acid, which is an alpha hydroxy acid that softens my skin and keeps my skin exfoliated. And it's extremely hydrating. So it comes with, you have the option of keeping the dropper, which I don't know, seems a little more scientific. So I kind of like that. And then it also has a pump option. So I just use a tiny little bit. And this one, I use about that much, which is about the size of a large pea, or a chickpea, I should say. I take a little tiny bit of this and then I massage it in my fingers and I blend it all over. And what I love about this is that the molecules are small enough that I can actually double it as an eye serum. And then I take it and I use it around my lip line as well. So anytime that I apply my treatment products, I use it on my face, my neck, and my décolleté. And don't forget back behind the ears too, because we don't just age here. We have aging all over. And we don't just get hit by the elements here. We get hit all over. So all of this that is normally exposed is where I want to use my skincare products. So yeah. So that is my treatment serum. The difference between serums and moisturizers is that serums are much more concentrated for those targeted concerns. So my targeted concern is anti-aging, and I like to use serums that are loaded with active ingredients to help reverse or take care of or repair my skin really for any damage. And so it's never too late. You know, I think the key thing, especially with treatments, is patience and consistency. So, you know, hang in there, keep using it, don't give up, and stay consistent with your product, and you'll definitely start seeing a result. And so I told you about my treatment serums for the daytime, and then I'm gonna go into eye care. So one of the first areas that we start noticing aging on our face is usually around the eye area, i.e. crow's feet. So there's two different products that I use. The first product that I use, and I started using this about 4 months ago, and I will say this particular product actually did give me some kind of instant gratification, and it is called Needles No More from Dr. Brandt. It's a little beat because this product, you know, lasted me this long. So the label's a little messed up right at this point because I just love it so much. I take a tiny little bit and I use it in my ring finger first. And then I massage it in my fingers too, kind of like warming up the product. And then I just press it into my skin in those areas where I have expression. So basically, if I'm smiling, this is where I'm gonna put it. I also take a little bit and I massage it and tap it. I really just do like a pressing motion and then kind of smooth it out. And that's how I end up using this product. I also use it along like my forehead lines, and then I'll even take a little bit right here, whatever's left over, like right on my smile lines, and that's it. So, you know, you can always stop into your local Sephora store, especially with something that we have called Skincare IQ, and with all the beauty experts that we have, they ask the right questions to help navigate what are some of the best treatment products for you. Just, you know, have a realistic expectation of it. And again, time, patience, and consistency is what's going to give you your result. After I do my eye treatment, just like my serums, I'm going to do an eye hydrator. Now, what I use a lot of the time is the Sephora collection roll-on depuffing eye gel. What I love is that, you know, sometimes when I feel like I have fine lines and wrinkles, it's really just because I'm dehydrated. What I love about this particular product is that it's made with an ingredient called Hydrogen Plus, which is similar to hyaluronic acid, but naturally derived. And it offers me a lot of hydration. And I love too that it has these like little massaging roller balls on them, so I can actually massage the product in. So it's a gel, so it's super hydrating. The gel comes out. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a lot. Sorry. Okay. So you could take a little bit of that, and it's clear, and I love it. And so I can just massage it in these areas, and it will help to depuff because you're getting a massaging effect. But at the same time, you know, my eyes are really sensitive, and sometimes some eye creams can cause me some irritation. And so I like to do something that is really gentle, and this is, and something that's really hydrating. Because sometimes we think, I have a lot of friends of mine that are, especially in their 20s and 30s, that are saying, you know, oh, I have these lines, and really you don't have wrinkles, your skin's dehydrated. And so the definition of a wrinkle is when you have no expression on your face and you still see it. If you smile and you start to see some texture, then you just may be dehydrated. So using a product that's really hydrating helps to plump and smooth and wonderful. And usually anything that's depuffing is actually going to help tighten the skin too, which bonus. So we got that. Now that I have all of my wonderful cocktail of serums and treatments on my skin, the last thing that I do is moisturize. So I like to use, I've been a huge fan of Dr. Perricone. I started using a face finishing moisturizer about 9 years ago. And the reason why I love it, so this one is the face finishing moisturizer from Dr. Perricone, but this one has a tint to it. So it was like a tinted moisturizer. And the reason why I love it is because it is anti-aging. And it smells like roses, which is so pretty, but not like your, like, you know, dollar store, like crazy, like, you know, grandma rose kind of thing. And you're like, it's like a beautiful, like fresh, like blooming flowered spring type rose. Cause that's what I want my face to look like. So, it's beautiful. And you can tell like half of it's gone. So, and this one jar, probably I use it, once a day. Cause this is my daytime. Oh, and it has a sunscreen in it. So gotta love that. I mean, sunscreens are so important. And let's just talk about sunscreen for like a split second while I'm on the subject. So UV rays are everywhere, even like the lights in front of me right now, TV screens, cell phones, not just the sun has UV rays in it. So sunscreens actually help to filter out and protect your skin from those types of free radicals that are trying to break down your skin cells. So sunscreen is important to use at any time of the day, whether you're inside or outside, and that is the #1 anti-aging ingredient that you can possibly use on your skin as a sunscreen. So there you go with that. I can talk all day about sunscreen because I'm all about it, but we're gonna move on. I do skincare from the inside out as well. So you can apply skincare topically and get all of these wonderful benefits, but I also like to use vitamins. So this vitamin is from Hum. And it's called Collagen Love, so it supports skin elasticity and firmness. Now, I mean, literally, I have like half a bottle left, so I do this once a day. And what I like so much about the Hum vitamins is that they don't give me like that acid reflux feel. And what it's encapsulated in, the way they're formulated, it actually gives you superior absorption. So you're really getting all the benefits of the vitamins. So I think treating your skin from the inside out is also a really good idea. That way you're just covering all the bases. So that is, oh, one last thing. So during the day, I like to take care of my lips as well. I don't know about you, but like my lips are always super dry. But this is from GLAMGLOW. So this is called POUTMUD. And so there's 2 different treatments used. One is an exfoliator and one is a lip balm. Now, the lip balm I definitely use every day. The lip exfoliator, I mean, like if I'm in a hurry, I'm not going to use it every day, but I am going to use it a couple times a week. So it has a scrub and it smells really minty. The lip scrub, you just take like a tiny little smidgen of a bit about here and then you just massage it onto your lips. When you massage it on your lips, let it sit for about like 30 seconds, then you add a little bit of water to it and it starts to fizz up. And it's putting in all of these nice anti-aging ingredients into your lips, which is great and super hydrating. And it tastes really good. It's like minty and fresh and just, you know, heaven in a tube. And so, so you got that. When you're done, you just rinse it off after you let it sit about like a minute. And then you add the balm. And this balm is the bomb. So it's not only super hydrating, but it's also plumping. So it just smooths out, and I bring it out anytime I do any kind of like lip balm to prep my lip. I actually bring it out a little farther on my lip line to, especially if it's plumping, to actually plump out the outer edge too. That's right. And then I can actually cover it with a little bit of concealer, and then I'm able to actually build out my lip a little bit more to make them look fuller. So I know all of these steps can seem a little bit intimidating. I say the key importance is to make sure that your skin is cleansed, use some kind of treatment product and then seal it with a moisturizer. I mean, I know I'll cleanse my skin. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing all of these steps all of the time. I just wanted to take you through every single step that I do use or products that I do use on the regular. So that is my daytime skincare routine. And again, you know, let us know what you like. Let us know what you've learned, and, you know, maybe it was something different. And, you know, definitely comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Join in on the talk on Beauty Talk on Sephora.com. And if you're still having questions on what products are definitely going to work for you, don't forget to stop in your local Sephora store to get a free educational experience with one of our beauty experts. I'll see you next time.